In this problem, it's asking you to do 15/40ths and turn it into a decimal. So you'd have to reduce the fraction. To do that, you'd have to do the greatest common factor. To do that, you just have to do a factor bridge for 15 for the numerator and the denominator. So for 15, the factor bridge would be 1, 3, 5, and 15. And for 40, these, and you find the common factor, which would be 5 in this. So you the biggest common. So you divide those two numbers by 5, and you'd get the answer. So 15 divided by 5 would be 3, and 40 divided by 5 would be 8. This problem is asking you to turn 15/40ths into a decimal. To do that, you have to reduce the fraction. To do that, you have to do the greatest common factor. To do the greatest common factor, you'll have to do a factor bridge for 15 and 40. For 15, it'd be the 1, 3, 5, and 15. And for 40, it'd be these. And you'd have to find the most common factor, and it also has to be the highest. So in this case, it would be 5. So you divide 15 by 5 and 40 by 5. 15 divided by 5 would be 3, and 40 divided by 5 would be 8. So 15/40 is equal to 3/8. And in this one, you're trying to get 9/12 to turn into a decimal. To that, you'd also have to do the greatest common factor. So you'd have to do the factor bridge for 9 and 12. And 3 would be the highest one, so you would have to do 9 divided by 3 and 12 divided by 3, which would be 3/4. You could also line it up in squares like that, and reduce it to 3/4. And reduce it to 3/4 because you already know that 9 divided by 3 and 12 divided by 3 is 3/4, so you can also do that. In this one, you're trying to do 40/50ths and turn it into a decimal. So you would do the factor bridge for 40, and the factor bridge for 50, and the common factor would be 10. So you would do 40 divided by 10 and 50 divided by 10. So 40 divided by 10 would be 4. 50 divided by 10 would be 5. So it'd be the same as 4/5. And to turn it into a decimal, you could turn it back into 40/50ths, and 50 times 2 is 100. So you'd have to do 40 times 2. So it'd be 0.0